Oh, hi everybody. Last night I was playing around with that new resin sole that I made, and I tried to come up with a doll shoe pattern. I tried a couple different options. This was the first one that I came up with, and I used marine vinyl. Well, it's not really marine vinyl. It's vinyl fabric, though, because it's got the knits on the other side. And I tried to do that, and I wasn't too crazy about it because once you put this on, I had too much of a opening in the back, and I wasn't crazy about that. And how you get this problem here in the back is when you make your pattern exactly flat on the bottom. So when you want to have a nicer fitting shoe on the back of the foot like this, where it fits tighter around the ankle, you have to make your pattern more curvy. Because if I took this now and put it around the doll's foot and made it even on the bottom here like this, let me get it lined up, you'd end up with a more tight fit around the ankle part of the doll's foot. So that's what you want to do. You want to put a little curve depending on how you're designing your shoe. I had a little trouble with the tongue. I tried a few different tongues, and then I realized because this sole that I had was so wide across the toe area here, I had a problem. Let me see if I can I had a problem with getting that tongue to fit right. So I ended up doing a couple different types. I'm using the regular vinyl sheets from Hobby Lobby, the $1.47 one. I used two different colors. I used the aqua and the silver. And what I ended up doing was having to widen up the tongue. I don't know if you can see this, but I didn't make it very dark. But I took my tongue and I made it well, this was almost exactly right, except I messed it up, so I had to make another one. But anyway, you want to make your tongue wide enough if you're going to use that sole so that when you do actually glue them together, that it will hold. As far as I used cardboard, I glued it on the cardboard. I cut my cardboard out the shape of my sole, and then I glued it on with regular hot glue. But then to hook it onto the resin, I used Loctite Crafters Indoor Safe Adhesive. You can probably use shoe goo or any of your, maybe the Amazing Goop would work, I'm not sure, but this one worked for me. And that's what I used to adhere to the resin on the sole. Now they said that if you want to really make sure it sticks tight is to rough this up with sandpaper so that when you do go to glue your fabric on the sole, you'll get a better fit. But I've done it with this and I haven't had any trouble with this fabric coming off, and I'm pulling pretty hard on these. So I was Loctite Indoor Safe Adhesive. Okay, where was I? The shoe. If you like this metallic, if you like to make a lot of these metallic shoes, I double knotted this because I made the shoelace too long. If you go to the any of your craft stores, either over where the plastic canvas is or the pony beads, you're going to find this metallic cording. It comes in all the different colors. This one is Amy's Craft Cord. This one is Needle Loft. This was, I believe I got this one over in the plastic canvas. But the nice thing about this is you've got the shine, so you'll have shoelaces that'll be able to match with whatever metallic fabric you're using. I've seen it in red, gold. I've got those colors around here somewhere too, but I couldn't find them for the video. Anyway, I made this shoelace way too long, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I'm going to use hot glue to put the aglets on. and I'm going to show you the inside of this shoe. I glued it directly on regular cereal cardboard, and then I glued it to the sole with this Loctite. But I haven't put a, I don't know if you can see in there, just cardboard. I haven't put a, like fabric on the inside, like here I would have fabric. I don't have any fabric in there, so I'm just going to cover up a piece of fabric and then just set it in there like a sole, or I might even put a strip of just a piece of vinyl in there, or even some fleece. But anyway, I made this too long, about 1 inch too long, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a pair of scissors, and I'm going to cut these aglets off. I'm going to give, it's about 1 inch too long, so I'm going to cut that off. Actually, I'll cut 1 inch off both sides, and then I just have to even it up, and I only have to do one side. So I've got my hot glue gun going. So this is just your plain old coffee stirrer. So I'm going to measure that up, same size as the other one, and cut that off. Okay, so here's the one that doesn't have an aglet on it, so I'm going to wet my finger. Well, let me put a dab of glue on here first. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay, I'm going to put a dab of glue on here. My glue gun's hot enough. And then just roll it in the hot glue so you can see. Just get a little bit. You just want a little bit on there so that you can roll the glue to a point. See how I did that? Can you see that? I just rolled that hot glue with water to a point. So now I'll be able to slide this right on my coffee stirrer. I'm going to pull it all the way through. Okay, so if you want to, you can trim that off, but all I do is take it and heat it back up again with a little more hot glue. And then I pull the straw back through the way it was. Okay, so pull it back through and wipe off any hot glue that's on the top. And now you've got an aglet. It's an 800 number. What was I saying? I didn't put any, last time I did this video I used white glue instead of the hot glue, but the hot glue works just as fine. So anyway, there you go. You'll be able to, now I can even this out and get, I didn't put any eyelets. I didn't put any eyelets in the holes that I made, and the reason why is because I'm not going to make another one of these shoes. Even though it's a nice pattern and everything, I don't like it for the Journey Girls. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my Sculpey out, my clay, and I'm going to design my own soles. And the reason I'm going to do that is I'm going to be able to use any texture and any design around the tennis shoes that I want. The reason I'm doing that is because then I can get a right and a left shoe, and I don't have to worry about using a store-bought shoe. And I can design them any way I want, but I'm going to get to that later in the year. I'm not going to do it in the near future. But I'll do this in clay, I'll bake it, get it hard, and then I'll take my amazing glue putty, amazing mold putty, and then I'll be able to lay it flat on the table to get a perfect mold, so then when I go to do my insert, I'll have a better feel for the width and how much I want that deep insert, so I can just set it right in the shoe. So you'll notice that I put that piece of cardboard directly into that slot that I made with the with the resin, so I don't even have to worry about any kind of finish, because it's finished. The shoe is absolutely finished. So that's one of the good things about doing that insert, so you don't have to worry about having anything to, I'm rambling. But anyway, there you go. So that's the shoe, but I'm not going to make another one. Okay, so I'm going to show you some other things I'm working on. I'll be right back. Oops, sorry.